Someone wrote in and said, one of my problems is that I tend not to ask for, initiate, or even accept sex with women. I'm good at creating connection and actually am very interested in having sex with women. Taking it to the next step is something that I'm now working on. I got your Dating Your Species product, and that's what I'm diving into. But do you have some suggestions on taking it from building this great connection to actually initiating sex? What do I do? I am here with Reid from readaboutsex.com.
And I'm with Cathy of the intimacydojo.com. Mm-hmm. Great question. Great question. I mean, it sounds really stupid or simple, and sometimes really simple advice doesn't mean it's easy to implement. But it's talk about it. Like the way you initiate sex is, hey, I would like to initiate sex with you. Can you give me any tips? Or what might that look like?
Do you have any more because when I think about saying it that way, I'm like, ew.
Yeah, I'm just telling you, work up to that, because that is literally, as a dude, and I think the person who wrote in is also is a dude. There's so many things when you know how to build relatedness, which means you're not asking the checkout person at the grocery store, you know, I would like to initiate sex with you. So stuff doesn't come out of left field.
Yeah.
Right? So as a nerd, what that means is, hey, I would like to have a conversation with you or initiate a conversation, but I'm worried it might totally come out of left field because I don't know if we're on the same page. Mm-hmm. So would you be willing for me to start a conversation or bring up something that might be totally out of left field, and will you just let me know if it's out of left field or am I at least in the ballpark?
What would you do? Because I like knowing these kind of things. What would you do if you said that and the person's like, oh, no, we're just friends. Like, what are you thinking?
Well, how do you know what I'm about to say?
Well, no.
Because I haven't said it yet.
You said it earlier.
Yeah, but like actually role play with me with the actual situation. Okay. Right?
Ready, guys?
So, there's this... everything I just said about I want to make sure it might be a surprise, it might come out of left field.
Do I have spinach in my teeth?
No.
Okay, yeah, okay, go ahead.
So, have you, now this is me riffing, have you ever thought about me erotically or intimately, like from a sexy place?
Okay, so I want to answer a couple different ways and I want to see how you answer.
Okay.
So hold that question in your mind. No.
Okay, great. So the thing I was about to suggest would probably come out of left field. And thank you for telling me no, because I want to make sure we're on the same page.
Okay, I thought we were just friends.
Okay.
Okay, so he handles it really well. Not everybody handles it that gracefully.
But like...
he's practiced a lot too.
But at the same time, I'm like, awesome. Like, how useful for me not to hit on this person right now.
Yeah.
Because we're just friends.
I think a lot of people are afraid that person, now there'll be a distance or the connection will go away.
I mean, maybe, but again, like, this is the thing. Did you develop feelings for this person, or did you always know that you wanted to sleep with them and you just haven't told them yet? Because now if they think that, if they think you're friends, and for you, you've always had some sort of erotic agenda or hope. It doesn't have to be an agenda, right? And sometimes you don't know what it was there until it reveals itself. So it wasn't even an agenda. It's just like, holy shit, like I'm attracted to you. Mm-hmm. But again, if you wanted to always be more than friends, and now you have confirmation because you started broaching the subject that they just want to be friends, now you have to have a conversation about that.
Yeah, and I think for some people, like, you hang out with pretty sex-positive people that are like, no, that's, no, I haven't, or yeah, that's great, let's jump in bed. I think for a lot of people, excuse me, out in the, too much Bailey's in the coffee, people out in the normal world, the average, the muggle world, the people that are not in the sex geek world,
that's not you. You're one of us.
No, you're watching this video. Obviously, you're pretty sex positive and savvy. I think that there's a fear, and I've had this before. If someone expresses an interest, that it's going to be really uncomfortable and they're going to be kind of creepy and trying to get at me. Or if I ask someone else and they're not a yes, they're going to be like pulling away and leaving. And a lot of people, like, I don't want people that I've gotten to know and like to just like be uncomfortable around me. So how would you handle that?
I believe the technical term is being a grown-up, and I know that this is different for everybody, but we have the ability to handle complex situations and for people not to get what they want and still be nice to each other.
I think my concern is that a lot of people are not very adult around sex, and rejection or negative like response can leave people feeling very like a 3-year-old who didn't get the candy they wanted.
Got it.
So
hang out with people who aren't like that. And again, this is simple advice that isn't necessarily easy.
Yeah.
A lot of people's relationship and even friendship woes can be alleviated by picking people who if they have a 3-year-old reaction, have all the tools to handle it themselves.
And if you just kind of act normal around them, often people just go, oh, okay, it's okay.
You're like, okay, like I see you having feels.
Yeah.
But like I'm capable of being attracted to somebody and not
jumping them or trying to get in their pants.
Or like, yeah, like maybe I'm hurt because I have a crush on you and I should have told you sooner. But okay, I can own that.
Yeah.
And what are we talking about now? What is friendship for you actually mean? And then what does friendship for you mean? Like now you're having a conversation about friendship.
Yeah. Or even owning, I might feel a little awkward because I felt vulnerable asking that. I'm really glad you had your no.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah. Should we come back with another video to role model that if someone's interested?
Yeah, we're going to do that because this video is getting to be, we try to keep them under 8 minutes when we can. So come back for part 2.